Have you ever felt drawn to a place you've never visited? For me, that place has always been Iceland. It's a land where volcanoes and glaciers collide, where the landscape feels both ancient and brand new. Iceland isn't just a country, it's an experience, a feeling that humbles and inspires. I came here not just to see the sights but to understand what it means to live on the edge of the world. I wanted to meet the people, hear their stories, and discover what makes this island so unique. So I invite you to join me on this adventure, not as tourists, but as curious travelers. Together we'll uncover Iceland's secrets, its traditions, and its wild, wonderful spirit. Let's begin our journey into the land of fire and ice. The moment you arrive in Iceland, you feel the Earth's energy, alive, restless, and raw. It's as if the ground beneath your feet is humming with ancient power, a reminder that this island is still being shaped by the forces of nature. The air is crisp, tinged with the scent of minerals and the distant promise of adventure. Every direction you look, the landscape tells a story of fire and ice, of creation and transformation. Volcanoes aren't just history here, they're part of daily life, shaping the land and its people. Iceland sits atop the mid-Atlantic ridge, where tectonic plates pull apart, making volcanic eruptions a regular occurrence. The people have learned to live in harmony with these powerful forces, building their homes and lives in the shadow of mountains that can awaken at any moment. The volcanic soil is rich, supporting unique plant life and giving the landscape its otherworldly appearance. Moss-covered lava fields stretch for miles, a reminder of the molten world beneath your feet. These fields, blanketed in vibrant green, are the result of centuries-old eruptions, now softened by time and nature. Walking across them feels like stepping onto another planet where every step connects you to the Earth's fiery heart. The contrast between the lush moss and the dark, jagged rock is striking, a testament to nature's resilience and creativity. Waterfalls thunder down cliffs everywhere you look, each one with its own character, from the mighty Gullfoss, whose roaring waters carve deep canyons into the earth, to hidden cascades that tumble through remote valleys. The sound of rushing water is a constant companion, echoing through the air and adding to the sense of wildness that defines Iceland. Then there's the magical Seljalandsfoss, a waterfall you can actually walk behind. Standing in the mist, you're surrounded by a shimmering curtain of water, with the world transformed into a sparkling, dreamlike scene. It's an experience that feels both exhilarating and peaceful, a moment of connection with the raw elements. And then there are the geysers. Strokkur erupts every few minutes, sending boiling water skyward in a spectacular display. The anticipation builds as the ground trembles, and then, with a sudden burst, a column of water shoots up, dazzling everyone who witnesses it. These geysers are a vivid reminder of the geothermal energy simmering just below the surface. These aren't just tourist spots, they're the heartbeat of Iceland, a constant dance between creation and destruction. Locals and visitors alike are drawn to these places not just for their beauty but for the sense of awe they inspire. Here you witness the earth in motion, always changing, always alive. The ground steams, the water roars, and you're reminded of nature's power. Hot springs bubble up from the earth, inviting you to soak in their warmth even as the air around you chills. The combination of fire and water, heat and cold, creates a landscape that is both harsh and inviting. Here you don't just see the landscape, you feel it in your bones. The wind carries the stories of ancient eruptions and the ground beneath your feet pulses with energy. Every sense is heightened, from the roar of waterfalls to the hiss of steam vents, making you feel truly alive. It's humbling, exhilarating, and unforgettable. Standing in these wild places, you realize how small you are compared to the forces that shape our planet. Yet there's a sense of belonging, as if you're part of something much greater. Iceland's wild beauty is a force that stays with you long after you leave. The memories of thundering waterfalls, steaming vents, and endless lava fields linger, calling you back to this land of extremes. This is nature at its most dramatic, a place where the Earth's power is on full display, and every moment is a reminder of the incredible forces that shape our world. If volcanoes are Iceland's heart, glaciers are its soul. Vast, silent, and ancient. Standing at the edge of Vatnajökull, Europe's largest glacier, you're surrounded by a frozen wilderness that feels infinite. At Jökulsárlón Lagoon, icebergs drift serenely, their blue hues glowing against the dark water, seals popping up to watch. It's a dreamlike scene, beautiful and haunting, a reminder of a changing world as the glaciers slowly retreat. And then, the sky comes alive. The northern lights. On a clear winter night, ribbons of green and pink dance overhead, a celestial ballet that leaves you speechless. By day, the glaciers and ice caves dazzle. By night, the heavens perform. Iceland's nature is a grand theater, epic, awe-inspiring, and deeply moving. These moments connect you to something greater than yourself. Wonder is everywhere here. Beyond the breathtaking landscapes, Iceland is a land woven from stories of elves, ancient sagas, and the mysteries that linger just out of sight. Here, the land itself seems alive, shaped by legends and the imagination of its people. Every hill, rock, and stream has a tale to tell, and the boundaries between the seen and unseen are often blurred. Many Icelanders hold a quiet belief in the Huldufolk, or hidden people, elusive beings said to dwell in rocks and hills. This belief is so deeply rooted that roads are sometimes rerouted to avoid disturbing their supposed homes. Construction projects may pause for consultations with folklore experts, and stories abound of misfortune befalling those who ignore the hidden folk. This isn't just superstition, it's a profound respect for nature and tradition, a recognition that the land is alive with history and spirit. Icelanders see themselves as caretakers, not conquerors, of their wild and unpredictable environment. The Icelandic sagas, epic tales of settlers, outlaws, and heroes, are still alive in the culture today. These stories, written centuries ago, are not just literature, but living history. Many families trace their ancestry to saga characters, and the tales are recounted as if they happened only yesterday, connecting the present to a mythic past. Creativity thrives in this environment, inspired by the dramatic landscapes and rich folklore. From haunting music echoing through volcanic valleys, to world-class literature and innovative design, Icelandic artists draw from both tradition and the modern world, creating a unique cultural blend. The Icelandic language, almost unchanged for 1,000 years, is fiercely protected. Rather than borrowing foreign words, Icelanders invent new ones, keeping their language vibrant and uniquely their own. This linguistic pride is taught from an early age, ensuring the language remains a living link to the past. Even modern technology is given an Icelandic twist. A computer is called a tölva, meaning number prophetess, blending ancient myth with the digital age. This creative approach to language reflects the nation's ability to honor tradition while embracing innovation. Iceland's culture is a vibrant tapestry, woven from myth, history, and modern creativity. Festivals celebrate both the old and the new, with historical reenactments standing alongside cutting-edge music and art, showing how tradition and progress can coexist. In Iceland, the ancient and the new exist side by side. Turf houses nestle beneath the shadow of modern architecture, and people in traditional dress walk the same streets as those in contemporary fashion. It's a place where the past is never far away, and the future is always being written. Icelandic food is as surprising and dramatic as the landscape itself, resourceful, bold, and deeply rooted in centuries-old tradition. Here, every dish tells a story of survival in a land shaped by fire and ice, where creativity and resilience are as essential as the ingredients themselves. From the windswept coasts to the volcanic highlands, Icelandic cuisine is a true reflection of its people and their connection to nature. The infamous hakarl, or fermented shark, is perhaps the most legendary of Icelandic foods, a true taste of Viking history. Its pungent aroma and bold flavor can be challenging for the uninitiated, but for those who dare, it's an unforgettable experience that connects you to the island's ancient past and the ingenuity of its early settlers. But Iceland's culinary treasures go far beyond hakarl. The island's pure, cold waters yield some of the world's freshest Arctic char and cod, delicate, flavorful, and simply prepared to let their natural taste shine. And then there's the lamb, renowned for its tenderness and unique flavor, thanks to sheep that roam wild, feasting on mountain herbs and wild grasses. A steaming bowl of kjátsupa, the traditional Icelandic lamb soup, is pure comfort in a bowl. Made with root vegetables and tender lamb, it's a dish that warms you from the inside out, perfect after a day exploring Iceland's wild landscapes. And then there's the beloved Icelandic hot dog, pilsa, a street food staple that's become a national obsession. Served with a symphony of toppings like crispy onions, sweet mustard, and creamy remoulade, it's a must-try for anyone visiting Iceland, offering a delicious taste of local life. For dessert, skyr, a thick, tangy dairy treat, has been enjoyed for centuries. Rich in protein and delightfully smooth, it's often served with fresh berries or a drizzle of local honey, making for a refreshing and satisfying end to any meal. Icelandic cuisine tells a story of survival, creativity, and a deep connection to the land and sea. Every ingredient is a testament to the resourcefulness of a people who have learned to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments. Today, chefs across Iceland are blending ancient flavors with modern flair, creating dishes that honor tradition while embracing innovation. Dining here is truly an adventure for the palate, where every bite is a journey through Iceland's past and present. Every meal in Iceland is a celebration of resilience, ingenuity, and the enduring spirit of its people. Come hungry and you'll leave not just satisfied but inspired by the flavors and stories of this remarkable island. Life in Iceland is shaped by extremes of light and dark. In summer, the midnight sun bathes the land in endless daylight. People hike at midnight, celebrate, and soak up every golden hour. It's a season of energy and joy where sleep feels optional. Then comes the polar night, long, dark winters with only a few hours of daylight. Instead of despair, Icelanders embrace the darkness. Candles glow, stories are shared, and creativity flourishes. The snow sparkles under moonlight and the northern lights dance overhead. Rather than fight the darkness, Icelanders find beauty and comfort in it. This rhythm of light and dark shapes their art, their spirit, and their outlook on life. It's a lesson in embracing every season. Reykjavik is a city of contrasts, northern yet vibrant and cosmopolitan. Its colorful houses and modern architecture set the stage for a legendary nightlife, where the Runter pub crawl is a local tradition. Iceland's sinful reputation comes from its open-minded, joyful spirit, not debauchery, but celebration and connection. This is one of the world's most peaceful, equal societies, where freedom and tolerance are core values. Challenges exist: high costs, close-knit communities, and the ever-present power of nature. But what you find here is resilience, honesty, and a zest for life. The nightlife is about community, shaking off isolation and embracing joy. Iceland isn't sinful, it's refreshingly human, comfortable in its own skin. Here, passion and authenticity are celebrated. Icelanders are resilient, creative, and delightfully quirky. Centuries of hardship have forged a spirit of stoicism and resourcefulness, embodied in the motto, Theta Redist, it will all be okay. Creativity is everywhere: music, art, literature, woven into daily life and inspired by the dramatic landscape. Eccentricity is embraced, from a comedian-turned-mayor to a museum dedicated to philology. There's a playful, deadpan humor, and a refusal to take life too seriously. Community matters deeply, doors are left unlocked, and trust is a way of life. Once you break through the initial reserve, you'll find warmth and kindness. The Icelandic spirit is a paradox, strong yet gentle, practical yet whimsical. It's the island's greatest treasure. Here, resilience and creativity go hand in hand. As my journey ends, I realize Iceland isn't just a place, it's a transformation. It strips away the non-essential, reminding you of what matters: nature's beauty, human connection, and resilience. Iceland rekindles wonder and curiosity, showing that magic still exists in our world. These adventures are possible because of your curiosity and support. Every journey is richer when shared, and you are a vital part of this story. So keep exploring, keep seeking wonder, whether in person or through stories. The world is vast, and every page turned brings new surprises. Thank you for joining me in the land of fire and ice. May your own adventures be just as magical.